This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2005 Ford F350 crew cab, long bed, Lariat. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive. It also has the FX4 off-road suspension package, which is basically just Rancho suspension installed at the Ford factory. This truck cosmetically has some issues. Nothing terrible, but if you're buying a vehicle or a truck to show off in, do not buy this truck. It could use a set of tires. They're a little chunked up. We were going to go all out with this truck, and then we decided just to keep it cheap. You could nickel and dime yourself to death, make it look brand new. It's got 148,000 miles. So there's no point. It was a theft recovery, bought out of Texas. It's got like this. Like you could buy this chrome bumper for the lower piece for, I think it's $190. And then you could, buy this upper piece and not paint it, and that would be black, and that would be, I think it's like $90. But then you go over here, and the hood's got a bunch of dings in it. I don't know if that was from hail or just from being a truck. I don't see them anywhere else. I'll have to look on the roof and see if they're there. But when you start walking around it, you see stuff like this. It just doesn't make any sense unless you want to just keep going and going and going. Driver tire doesn't look too bad, but I would, if I were you, I'd just use it as a tow vehicle. Say at least I don't have to worry about denting it because it's already there. And that would be the end of it. I wouldn't do anything with it but pull with it and keep the price down. And that's that. Let's see, a couple in here. It's just falls into the category I like to call as just a truck now. So if you're offended by trucks with dings and dents and scrapes and nicks and stuff, this is definitely not going to work out for you. There's a little chip out of the running board down here. This is probably the biggest issue. It's got a little push indent right here. You could probably get inside that door and push it out if you wanted to, but we decided, honestly, the more labor we put into these things, the more expensive they are to you, and there's really no sense in doing that. It's a long bed. Somebody's going to tow with it. The rear tires are the ones that are really chunked up. The fronts aren't too bad. You might be able to get away with just putting some rear tires on it, but that would be my analysis of the thing. It has a tow hitch on the back end. Got a plug right here. We just had an issue with a knucklehead who doesn't read our ads and wants his spare tire. We don't guarantee spare tires. See this, how it's all dinged up here? The tailgate's scraped up. We don't guarantee spare tires or tools. That's something that the car thieves almost always steal. There's a plug right there. You got a rollover gooseneck there. Ding here. I mean, this is just, hook up your fifth-wheeled trailer and go. I think you just need a set of tires, and you're good to go, and it'll work for you for quite some time. We also include in our ad, see, this tire is really not in good shape. I would get 2 rear tires at least. If you're going to come to Tucson to drive it home, you can go to discounttires.com. Go to the Park and Oracle Road store. Find the tires you like. Ask for the manager there. His name is Sheldon. Tell him you're with Wheel Kinetics. You'll get a nice little discount on the tires, and they'll be on before you get here. Just pay for them over the phone. Sheldon will get them on there before it leaves our shop. It's got, 148,158 miles. If I can get the keys out of my pocket, I will start it. There they are. Alrighty then. 148,158 miles. I'm going to open the hood. We're going to look for the Ford stamps on both fenders and on both sides of the core support. That'll tell you that they haven't been replaced. You need to see that. There's the Ford stamp right here. Right there. Let's see. I can see it right there. There's a Ford stamp right there. What else? And then there should be another one right there. Between my fingers there. There. No wonder it started slow. It's only got one battery. I'm surprised it started at all. That's pretty good. It's got a brand new battery over here, and it will have a brand new battery here. I'm not really sure how it got here without a battery. Other than my guys weren't paying attention. So when I get done with this video, I'm going to have a talk. There's your driver rear window. This door panel looks pretty good. There's a couple little scuffs right there and there. I mean, at this stage, I think this seat actually looks great, but we're kind of nitpicking here. We're not trying to show you a beauty queen here. But that being said, if the exterior looked like the interior, it'd be a $5,000 more for this truck. Because the interior so far looks really good. My guys did tell me that we had to do a repair on the driver's seat, so we'll look at that in a second. Please make sure you read the ad, look at all the video and all the pictures. I can't say everything that I see. You know, there's some things that people will see in pictures that I don't even see, so inspect them, please. Boy, the back seat and back doors are brand new. Alright, there's your passenger front window. Door lock on that side. There's that side. Let's see. Seat back. Seat forward. Whole seat down. Whole seat up. Rear seat cushion up. Rear seat cushion down. Front seat cushion up. Front seat cushion down. Alright. So that all works fine. Let's see, the armrest is okay. It is. The passenger seat looks great. There's a manual holder, but there's no manual inside there. So it has no manual. Someone got a hold of that already. Probably went the way of the spare tire and tool. Please make sure you look at these ads carefully. At the bottom, we tell you generally what we know is wrong with the make and model that we're doing a video of. In this case, it's famous for EGRs going out in them. World famous for that. The price of that has gone way down, and the knowledge on that has gone way up. So it's not as brutal as it used to be. Actually, it's not brutal at all. Well, but that's their weakness. They also have, you know, basically Ford's famous for loose steering boxes. We'll have to see if that one is, this is one of them. We got power pedals, up, down. Let's see, door locks. That's the door locks. Let's do the mirrors. I'm told the passenger mirror does not work, so we will have to see. Up, down. Yep, they're right. Passenger mirror doesn't work. That'll be a manual mirror, sold that way. I'm trying to keep the price down. If you want a mirror, they're $129, and we'll install it before it leaves. Just add that to the price. We showed you the pedals working. There was a tear on the side of the seat. Our mobile repair guy came by and filled it. It was probably a pretty bad one because it's from here to here. But the rest of the seat looks great. Looks like there's some repair work on top of this armrest also. Alright, let's go forward, back, whole seat up, whole seat down, front seat cushion up, front seat cushion down, rear seat cushion up, rear seat cushion down. So that works fine. Let's get in. Alright. It does have tilt wheel right here. Let's make sure that that tilts, and it does. Alrighty then. Let's see. Let's try the rear sliding window. That's unusual. Those things usually don't work at a certain point in mileage-wise. Let's see. There you go. Steering controls work. Let's change. You can change the station. Change the station here. Down. Okay, so the radio works fine. Let's turn the air on here.
Third string quarterback, as a matter of fact. Third stringer. And yet we still expect things. We expect.
Turn that down. Alright. A little bit of wear here on the top of the center console. Cup holder. That all works. Let's see. Alright, let's go here. And it's still a warm day in Tucson. And air's blowing ice cold. It's probably 85. It's mid-November. Put on my seatbelt here. So it's kind of just an ugly duckling that needs some tires. The interior actually looks like a 80 or 90,000 mile truck, aside from the seat bolster on the driver's seat. The rest of it, the exterior looks like what it is, miles wise. It was used to pull. Anyway, I'm in 4 low. That's drive. That's reverse. That's definitely 4 low. Put it in neutral. Let's go to 4 high. Now we're in 4 high. Actuators work perfectly. In reverse, that was quick. In and out of 4-wheel, low and high. Alright, so that's 4-wheel. Let me try the backup sensors and make sure that they're working. Let's go back here and see if I can't avoid destroying that Mustang GT behind us. Yep. Alright, so the parking sensors work. Alright, if you come to Tucson to drive this thing home, it's on a clear title, so we don't have to get it inspected. But you are going to pay tax and dock fees. Tax is 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If your state tax rate is 3% and you want to come to Tucson to drive it home, you're going to pay 5% tax and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, no dock fee, no taxes. Once we receive full payment, we mail you the title. You'll see all of the documents we have for it, including the notarized title and the envelope we send it to you in your online file. Please make sure you get a deposit, and once we have a deposit, we have a deal, and we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelk.com. Until then, it's for sale. We have to get a deposit to have a sale, okay? Again, the eBay people who think they're buying brand new vehicles, this is not a brand new vehicle. The Ford engineers stopped the warranty at a certain year and a certain mileage. Because they don't know what's going to happen after those points. If they don't know, how do we know? We're not as sharp as a Ford engineer. So you know that an EGR can be an issue. The steering actually feels very tight. So I would imagine that sometime in this truck's past, someone's done the steering box in the past, because that's usually the weakness. This thing feels really good though. Anyway, wow, runs great. Very quiet, no vibrations, even with the funky tires. I would just arrange for a new set of tires to go on it, and you know, maybe get a tube of touch-up paint. If you wanted the hood to look prettier, you could buy a white used hood at a wrecking yard and just bolt it on. Front bumper, I don't know. And there's a lot of things you could do. I wouldn't do any of them. I just drive it the way it is. I think that's about it. Please make sure you pour over the ad and the pictures and know what you're buying. If you want a new one, if you're going to be a person who's going to whine and complain about having to spend some of the money you saved on a repair at some point, sooner or later, then don't buy this truck. Okay, they have this version of the truck that you're really wanting, and it's about 60 grand at your local auto mall. That's where you need to go. No crybabies allowed, please. All right, this truck is advertised so that it finds the right person. All right, thank you.